This is the how to play video for Byte Club, a 2 to 4 player game that takes about 20 minutes to play. You are cybersecurity practitioners competing in a capture the flag event. There will be 2 ways to win the game. You have the data flag card, and there's only one in the game, in your hand when the time's up card for the competition is revealed. The other way to win is as you play cards throughout the game, you're going to be placing them in front of you. Each card corresponds either to the cybersecurity kill chain, which are red cards, which are used for attacking and things like that. And then there's blue cards, which correspond to the NIST cybersecurity framework. And they are used for defending, stopping other players from messing with you, finding the flag, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead, and I feel like the easiest way for you to understand how to play the game is to go ahead and set it up right now, and then also do a quick gameplay of how to play. So to set up the middle of the board, you're going to go ahead and take the middle of the board card and place it in the middle. You're going to take the action objective card and put it to the left, and put the govern card and put it to the right. We'll explain what those are later. Then you're going to take almost all the other cards with the black background. They're called the action cards. And we're going to put them in 3 even piles. Then we're going to take the data flag card and the time's up card and mix them up in one of the 2 piles. So I'm going to go ahead and put the data flag card in here and mix it up. I'm going to put the time's up card in here and mix it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the time's up card on the bottom of the middle deck that doesn't have either of the 2 special green cards in it, and the data flag on top. What this does is it creates a deck which the data flag is on top and the time's up card is on the bottom, but nobody knows exactly where it is. Then place that on top of the table setup middle card deck, and now the middle of the game is set up. I'm going to go ahead and play as if there's 2 players. Each player gets 3 reference cards. One explains the core of the game, which I'm mostly explaining now, and you'll go ahead and see how the rest of it is played. And then 2 other cards that explain what each of the various cards are, either the attack or the defend cards. And we'll go over some examples as we go along. So each player would go ahead and get a setup. So this is player 1 and player 2's table space. And each player is going to start with 4 cards. They're going to start with 4. They're going to start with 4, and these cards would be hidden. So player 1 is going to go, and they can choose to play any number of cards that they wish from their hand. That could be 1 card, 0 cards, or 5 cards if they have them. You have at most 6 cards at your hand, and then you have to discard if you have more than that, and you end your turn by drawing. In this case, we're going to choose to pass and not do anything this turn and draw a card. That would end player 1's turn. Player 2 has, I'm just going to show for the sake of this, they have a mixture of attack and defend cards. So they could go ahead and play something like Protect, which allows them to say no red cards can affect this player until the next round of play. And that would go down here. And then they could play another card where it says Command and Control. I'm going to go ahead and pick a player, and if they have the data flag, I'm going to steal it. If not, that player gets to choose what to give. After you resolve a card, you place it in front of you. And then the player would end their turn. Play would continue until one of the 2 end game conditions happened. Someone had the data flag when the time ups card goes up, or someone has played in front of them all of the NIST cybersecurity kill chain cards and all the cyber kill chain cards. There's one unique special thing to mention here. There are 6 cyber kill chain cards in here, and the final one, which is called action objective, you immediately get if you've played the other 6 in front of you. You can play this card, it's very powerful, and then it is placed in front of you. That completes the kill chain. The same idea, there's 5 unique blue cards in here in the main deck. When those 5 are in front of you, you then get the govern card. It is also a one-time power that you can go ahead and do. It does do cool stuff. And then it places it in front of you. You need the govern action objective, and all of the red and blues to win the game. And because that makes it so that you've mastered the cybersecurity kill chain and NIST cybersecurity framework. And that's how you play Byte Club.